All right, get ready because today we're going deep on something really cool.
Deep diving.
Yeah, a deep dive into the liver and gallbladder.
Uh-huh.
You know, you might not realize how essential these two are
Right.
for like pretty much every aspect of your health.
Yeah.
It's wild, from
Yeah.
like digesting your lunch to how
Yeah.
well you sleep.
Totally.
And get this,
Yeah.
one of the experts we read said that like 80% of women over 40 might have sluggish bile.
Really?
Yeah, 80%.
That's a lot.
It makes you think, right? What about everyone else? What
Yeah.
about all of us?
So it's fascinating because we always hear about detoxing the liver,
Yeah.
but we never really talk about the gallbladder.
Right?
But they really work together like a dynamic duo.
Oh,
The
interesting.
liver filters everything.
Uh-huh.
Like all the foods you eat,
Yeah.
hormones,
Mm-hmm.
even like those questionable leftovers you ate last night.
Okay, so the liver's really working hard.
It's working hard.
It's like the filter for your whole body.
It is, and it creates bile,
Oh, right, bile.
this powerful digestive juice.
Yeah, so that's where the gallbladder comes in.
Exactly. It stores the bile,
Right.
ready to be released, like when you eat something fatty.
Okay, so it's like the bile reservoir.
Yeah.
But bile does way more than just like breaking down those fats.
Oh, yeah. So much more.
What else does it do?
It helps eliminate waste products.
Okay.
It regulates your hormones.
Hmm.
It can even impact your mood.
Really?
Yeah. In traditional Chinese medicine,
Hmm.
the liver and gallbladder are linked to like emotional processing.
Oh, wow.
So if these organs are backed up,
Yeah.
it can manifest as like anger or irritability.
So it's not just about like physical health, it's
Yeah.
also mental and emotional.
Exactly. It's all connected.
That's super interesting.
Yeah.
So beyond just feeling grumpy, what are some signs
Mm-hmm.
that your liver or your gallbladder might need a little TLC?
Well, the symptoms can be surprisingly diverse.
Like what?
Think like skin issues, like
Okay.
acne or eczema. Waking up at the same time every night.
Oh,
Even like hormonal imbalances like PMS.
wow. So it's a pretty wide range.
It is.
It really shows how connected everything is.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I've noticed few of those things myself, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it makes you realize
Yeah.
how much we take our liver and gallbladder for granted
Right.
until something feels off.
Totally.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
We are living in a time where our poor livers and gallbladders are just bombarded with toxins.
They are
It's like never before.
constantly under attack.
Yeah. We're talking hundreds of pounds of chemicals
They're like frightening.
per person
Yeah.
entering the U.S. daily,
Every day.
like pesticides on our food to ingredients in our personal care products.
It's overwhelming to think about.
Yeah, it really is.
It's no wonder our bodies are struggling to keep up.
Right.
And there's this one often overlooked culprit,
What's that?
mold.
Mold.
Mold. It's particularly harmful to the liver and gallbladder.
How so?
Mold toxins can like directly disrupt bile flow
Oh, wow.
and weaken the immune system,
Oh, yeah.
setting off a cascade of problems.
Just like a domino effect.
It is.
Starting with that mold,
Yeah.
there was this crazy story
Oh, yeah.
in one of the expert interviews we read. A woman with chronic digestive issues.
Oh, no.
It turned out it was all caused by mold in her water filter.
Oh, wow.
Who knew?
You don't think about that?
No.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you that mold can hide anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
You always think about it as like those visible black spots,
Right.
but it can be behind walls,
Yeah.
under carpets, even in appliances.
Mhm.
And water damage, which leads to mold,
Right.
is so common.
It's super common.
So you might think your home is spotless,
Yeah.
but you could still be exposed.
You could.
It's kind of scary.
And then there are gallstones.
Oh, yeah, gallstones.
These little crystallized formations that develop when bile gets too thick and congested.
So bile can get congested.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And we often think of them as like a single stone.
Right, like one gallstone.
Right.
But if you see one on a scan,
Yeah.
you probably have hundreds more
Oh, wow.
that are too small to even see.
Hundreds.
It's like an epidemic of tiny stones.
Yeah. Like a hidden epidemic.
And what I thought was so fascinating
Yeah.
was that these stones,
Uh-huh.
they often form around trapped toxins,
Right.
which further stresses the liver.
Exactly. It's all connected.
So it's like a vicious cycle.
It is.
And it makes you realize how important bile is.
Yeah.
Not just for digestion.
Right. It's for like our overall well-being.
Okay. So we talked about bile breaking down fats
Uh-huh.
and eliminating waste.
Yep.
What else does it do?
Yeah. It helps regulate hormones,
Oh, wow.
supports nutrient absorption,
Okay.
even contributes to blood sugar balance.
Really?
Yeah.
And immune function.
Mm-hmm.
Bile really is a superhero.
It really is, yeah.
So when bile flow is sluggish,
Uh-huh.
it's like a ripple effect
Yeah.
throughout the whole body.
The whole body.
And here's another thing I learned from all this research.
Okay.
Bile flow is actually linked to stomach acid.
Oh, interesting.
Bile helps to neutralize stomach acid
Uh-huh.
as food moves from your stomach
Okay.
into the small intestine.
So if your bile flow is sluggish.
Exactly.
Right.
You might get things like GERD or reflux.
Right.
One of the experts shared a story about a patient who had chronic reflux
Oh, no.
for years,
Yeah.
and it completely vanished
Real?
once they addressed their liver and gallbladder congestion.
Wow.
So treating the root cause
Yeah.
can lead to lasting relief.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've established the liver and gallbladder are super important,
They are.
and they're under attack in the modern world.
Yeah.
But what about our individual differences?
Mm-hmm.
Like some people seem to tolerate unhealthy habits better than others.
That's where genetics come in.
Oh, interesting.
Your genes actually determine how effectively your liver processes toxins.
So some people have like a natural detox advantage.
Yeah, some people do.
Lucky them.
We have these complex pathways in the liver
Okay.
called phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification pathways.
So our genes provide a blueprint
Right.
for how our liver handles toxins.
Precisely.
And this brings us to the popular supplement glutathione,
Glutathione.
this powerful antioxidant.
Mm-hmm.
That's crucial for detoxification.
Yeah, it's produced naturally by the liver,
Uh-huh.
and it helps to neutralize free radicals
Right.
and protect cells from damage.
I've heard so much about glutathione,
Yeah.
but what's interesting is that some people
Yeah.
might not benefit from taking it.
That's right.
Why is that?
Well, research suggests that certain genetic variations
Mm-hmm.
might hinder the body's ability
Okay.
to use it effectively.
So you could be taking glutathione pills
Yeah.
and not actually getting the benefits.
Exactly.
So how do you know if you're one of those people?
Well, genetic testing can offer some insights,
Okay.
but paying close attention to your body's signals is key.
Right.
Things like persistent digestive issues,
Uh-huh.
skin problems, mood swings, fatigue.
So it's like a personalized detective mission.
It is.
Listening to your body and figuring out what it needs
Yeah.
to thrive.
Exactly. And that's where understanding your individual detoxification needs
Uh-huh.
becomes crucial for supporting your liver and gallbladder.
And we're going to delve deeper into that in part 2
Yes, part 2.
of our deep dive.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So we uncovered some pretty fascinating facts in part 1
We did.
about the liver and gallbladder.
Yeah.
But if our genes play such a big role in detoxification,
Uh-huh.
does that mean we're stuck with what we've got?
Not at all.
Okay, so there's still hope.
Yeah. You have so much power.
What can we do to give our livers and gallbladders a little extra support?
Well, lifestyle choices have a huge impact.
Okay, like what?
One of the most powerful things
Yeah,
is stress management.
stress management.
Uh-huh. Chronic stress really throws your body out of whack,
Oh, yeah.
and the liver is no exception.
So finding healthy ways to de-stress,
Yeah.
like yoga or meditation,
Mm-hmm.
even just taking a few deep breaths,
Right.
can protect your liver.
Absolutely. Chronic stress releases hormones like cortisol,
Oh, cortisol.
which can disrupt liver function
Okay.
and lead to fat accumulation.
So it's like adding fuel to the fire
It is.
if your liver's already struggling?
Exactly.
Wow, I never realized that connection was so direct.
Yeah.
And what about exercise?
Exercise is great.
I know it's good for overall health,
Mm-hmm.
but does it specifically help the liver and gallbladder?
It definitely does. Regular exercise improves blood flow,
Okay.
reduces inflammation,
Yep.
and helps your body process nutrients more efficiently.
So even just like going for a walk
Yeah. Anything that gets you moving.
or doing some stretches.
Exactly. Every little bit helps.
Okay. And of course, we can't forget about sleep.
Sleep is so important.
When you're sleep deprived,
Yeah.
your liver doesn't get a chance to fully rest and recharge.
That's right. It's like any other organ.
So while we're sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
our liver is working hard,
It is.
detoxifying and getting ready for the next day.
Exactly.
So we should aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep
At least.
to give the liver time to do its job.
That's right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now let's talk about supplements.
Yes, supplements.
Are there any specific nutrients
Yeah.
that can support liver and gallbladder health?
I'm really curious about this.
There are a few that stand out.
Okay.
One we touched on earlier is phosphatidylcholine.
Right, phosphatidylcholine.
It's a key component of cell membranes
Uh-huh.
and a crucial nutrient for liver function.
And it's important for brain health too, right?
Yes. That's right.
I remember you mentioning that.
Phosphatidylcholine is like a building block
Okay.
for neurotransmitters
Uh-huh.
and plays a role in memory and cognitive function.
It's like brain food.
It is. And one expert actually shared a story
Oh, yeah.
about an 89-year-old man
Wow, 89.
who attributed his sharp mind to his daily lecithin habit,
Okay.
which is a great source of phosphatidylcholine.
Oh, interesting. So supporting your liver can also help keep your brain sharp
Exactly.
as you age.
That's right.
That's amazing.
And then there's taurine.
Taurine. Okay.
It's an amino acid
Uh-huh.
that's essential for bile production.
So it helps make more bile.
Yeah. And it's also a powerful antioxidant
Oh, okay.
that can help protect the liver from damage.
I usually hear about taurine as like an energy booster.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was so beneficial for the liver.
It's a multitasker, for sure.
What about NAC?
NAC.
Yeah, N-acetylcysteine.
Uh-huh.
What does that do?
Well, it's a precursor to glutathione, meaning it helps your body produce more of it.
So it's like a backup crew.
Yeah, exactly.
For glutathione, making sure there's always enough on hand.
That's right.
And NAC has its own benefits too, right?
It does. It helps to reduce inflammation
Okay.
and supports detoxification.
Okay. NAC is going on my list.
Now, what about bitters?
Bitters, yeah.
I know you mentioned them before. Do they actually work?
I'm curious about this too.
Bitters are amazing
Okay.
for stimulating digestion
Uh-huh.
and promoting bile flow.
How do they do that?
Taking a few drops before meals
Okay.
can really help prime your system.
I've tried bitters.
Yeah?
And they have a really unique taste.
Right, they do.
Almost medicinal.
Yeah.
Is that because of the herbs they're made with?
Yes, bitters are typically made from a blend of bitter herbs and botanicals.
Okay.
They each have their own unique properties.
So they stimulate the bitter taste receptors on your tongue, which then triggers a bunch of digestive responses.
That's right.
So it's like tricking your body into thinking it's about to eat.
Yeah.
Even if you're just having a snack.
It's a great way to put it.
It's amazing how powerful our senses are in influencing our physiology.
They really are.
And we can't forget about magnesium.
Magnesium, oh yeah.
It's like a miracle mineral.
It is. It's involved in so many processes.
Over 300, right.
Over 300 biochemical processes in the body.
I always hear about magnesium for sleep and muscle relaxation.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the liver, magnesium helps relax the muscles in the digestive tract.
Which helps promote bile flow.
So it's like a gentle massage?
It is.
For your gallbladder.
Exactly.
And then vitamin D?
Vitamin D.
I thought that was just for bone health and immunity.
It's important for those things.
Yeah.
But research is also showing that it can protect against liver disease and inflammation.
Wow. So getting enough sunshine or supplementing with vitamin D could actually help our liver. It's amazing how interconnected our health really is.
It is.
Now, beyond supplements, there's another crucial aspect of supporting liver and gallbladder health. And that's the food we eat. And that's what we'll be talking about in part 3.
Part 3
of our deep dive. Okay, so we've talked about mold, bile superheroes, and miracle minerals.
Yeah.
But let's get practical.
Okay.
What are some things we can change about our diet to support our liver and gallbladder?
Well, you don't need a crazy restrictive diet.
Okay, good.
It's more about making smart choices and focusing on foods that nourish these organs.
So adding in the good stuff.
Exactly.
What are some of those liver-loving foods?
Think vibrant, colorful produce.
Okay.
Lots of antioxidants and fiber.
So fruits and veggies.
Yeah, cruciferous veggies like broccoli and cauliflower. Those are excellent detoxifiers.
Okay, and leafy greens?
Leafy greens packed with vitamins and minerals.
I love beets.
Beets are great.
I remember you mentioned they have special benefits for the liver.
Yes. Beets contain betalains.
Betalains, okay.
They're powerful antioxidants that give beets their vibrant color, but they also protect your liver from damage.
Oh.
Studies have shown that beetroot juice can actually improve liver function and reduce inflammation.
Interesting. What about garlic?
Garlic, yes.
It's not just for vampires, right?
It's not just for vampires.
It has allicin.
Allicin.
Which is good for the liver.
It's got amazing anti-inflammatory and liver protective effects.
And it tastes good.
Yeah, it adds so much flavor.
Okay, and turmeric.
Turmeric, another great one.
I feel like that's everywhere these days.
It is, and for good reason.
Is it really that beneficial?
Turmeric's active compound is curcumin.
Okay.
And it can reduce inflammation, protect liver cells, and even help prevent fatty liver disease.
What about healthy fats?
Healthy fats are important. But not all fats are created equal.
Okay, what should we be looking for?
Avocados, nuts, and seeds.
Okay.
Those are excellent sources of monounsaturated fats.
And those are good for the liver.
Yeah, they can help protect it from damage.
What about the fats we should avoid?
Processed foods, fried foods.
Okay.
Those are often loaded with unhealthy fats.
Right.
Trans fats, added sugars.
That makes sense.
All that can contribute to fatty liver disease.
And of course, alcohol.
Alcohol, yes.
We have to talk about it.
That's a big one.
I know too much is bad for the liver.
Yeah, excessive alcohol consumption is one of the leading causes of liver damage.
But is any amount okay?
The occasional drink might be okay for some people.
Okay.
But you have to remember, alcohol is a toxin.
Right.
And your liver has to work hard to process it.
So moderation is key.
Yeah, exactly. And listen to your body.
Yeah, if you notice any negative effects, even from small amounts,
it's best to avoid it.
We should also talk about what we drink.
Yes, staying hydrated is so important.
Right, water.
Water helps to flush out toxins.
Okay.
And keep bile flowing smoothly.
Plain old water.
Plain old water, yeah.
It's the best.
You can even add a squeeze of lemon.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Or some cucumber.
That sounds refreshing.
It helps to stimulate digestion and bile production.
It's like a little detox drink.
It is.
So gradual changes are more sustainable than trying to do everything at once.
Exactly. Start small and celebrate your progress.
This has been so informative.
Okay.
I feel like I've learned so much.
I'm glad.
About how to take care of my liver and gallbladder.
Yeah. What stands out to you the most?
I think the biggest takeaway for me is how interconnected everything is.
It is.
Our diet, our lifestyle, even our genes and our environment.
All of it can impact these organs.
It's not about one magic solution.
Right.
It's about a holistic approach.
Exactly.
Looking at all the different factors.
I'm so glad you got that from this.
Well, thank you for all this knowledge.
You're welcome.
I feel empowered to make healthier choices.
And as we wrap up,
we'll
leave you with this final thought.
Okay.
If our livers are struggling now, imagine the impact we can make by prioritizing their health today.
That's a great point.
Thanks for joining us.
Until next time, keep learning and keep taking care of yourselves.